Alright, so with help from the Discord, I think I finally figured out why I'm stuck at this secretary's office, not being able to get in the store. There was a bunch of things that the Discord suggested, and none of those really worked, but I took a walk around, and I realized that you're supposed to notice that this cart is open now. I'm not sure how that was indicated. I think I walked by here earlier and I didn't notice on the stream, but this is probably what is preventing me from progressing, which is a very easy to miss trigger. So we can now go in here and check out what's going on.
Locked. A new story about an ancient group called the Residente.
Residente saves serfs from poverty.
Wow, that's a big donation.
It looks like a big amount of money, but we weren't given an idea of the exchange rate. Let me look up what that is. That is about $1,000 US dollars. So yeah, that's a pretty big donation for a puppet theater. Made by Lucari. I feel like I have to read my notes to remember who that is. It's been a minute. Okay, so now we're getting this text message. Before, we were not getting that, and it was because we hadn't seen this specific trailer. So we'll look at that in a second. Okay, this is what we did already. Free for kids of all ages. I don't think we've seen any children in this entire game. Alright, what's the text message? Hi Nancy, how did it work out for the Degas file, and why does thinking of Prague make me crave cake? It's the Kartashka for me. Nancy, if you found anything interesting about the Degas file, Agent Garrett will want to know. Yeah, I've known about the interesting things for a long time, guys. Just been waiting for you. Can't say the same about cake, Joe. What? Yes, we can. We definitely want some cake. Got a mystery to solve. Just found something that could be of interest. Maybe I should give. Yeah, we tried calling her him 6 times last episode, Nancy. We did try.
Agent Garrett?
Yes, Nancy. What can I do for you?
I was finally able to view the necklace's Degas file. I got my hands on the physical log from the jeweler, but the timestamps don't match.
There was a physical log.
Is that unusual?
It's the first I'm hearing of it. They only include a physical log if they can't enter into the Dagast file system immediately.
So it's possible the physical log is accurate, and the Dagos file was entered after the fact.
Either that, or whoever entered it into the Dagast file made a series of mistakes.
Or the physical
Ladena
copy is a
doesn't
forgery.
seem that computer savvy, so it's possible.
What? She seems plenty computer savvy. That's pretty judgy, Nancy.
Have you heard of the Residente in Prague?
The supposed crime ring.
So you have.
It's a
If
crime
they are
ring?
real, it's possible they could be involved.
I'll look into it. I hadn't considered that they would be a force in this day and age, but what you're saying makes sense.
We didn't even know they were crime ring. All we saw was a part on the script that said that they saved the serfs or something. How did we get what? Why are we not surprised by this?
Anything come up in your investigation that you can tell me about?
Actually, yes. Black market chatter has been hinting at an upcoming big score in a matter of days.
Do you think someone could be after the crown jewels?
With the numbers they're throwing around, I wouldn't rule them out. I don't know how they would steal them, though.
They would need all 7 keys. Do you know where the key holders are?
So you've heard the story. I can certainly track them down, but the keys won't be enough. They've added biometric security as well.
So the 7 key holders are themselves a key.
Not all 7. I suspect 1 would be enough.
Wait, they added biometric scanners to this ancient door? And one person, why would one person be enough for a biometric scanner if they were trying to increase security? Okay.
The Dean of St. Vitus is a key holder. He could be a target.
Why him, especially?
He's planning to leave town so no one will miss him. And no security is protecting his office. I walked right in.
And out, and in, and out
I'm
again.
taking these threats seriously. I'll call the local authorities.
I should go now. It might already be too late.
I see.
Nancy, be careful.
So this was supposed to prompt us to go to the secretary's office, which I'm sure will now have an open door in it. Okay. That's making a bit more sense that we needed to know about Dante. Before that, sort of? I don't know.
Is that a cat meowing?
Sounds like our old phone alarm. I mean, there are cat balls. Yeah, let's just ignore the fact that we can't get out the door right now. There's a lot of numbers in those books. Alright, Kitty, where are you?
I hope the Dean is available to see me now.
Very
The
well,
secretary
you
is
have an
back?
appointment.
You know very well I do not. You told me you would contact me, and I have heard nothing.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry for the misunderstanding.
We had this conversation yesterday. The inspection of the crown jewels is happening soon, and I must be a part of it.
Pity. It does appear the inspection has already taken place, and the Dean's already left for his trip.
I want you to record that I came searching for him today.
He's aware you came round yesterday, and he apologizes that he could not get back to you before his departure.
Did he shut his cat in? Before going on a big trip? That's not very nice. There's a lot of numbers on these books. Cat's shut behind a hidden doorway. Oh, definitely. Look at that. That definitely looks like something that opens a hidden doorway. Alright, what do we have here? Do I need a pen? Alright, I'm gonna have to figure out that cat. It's just sounds really sad. I'll read this later. Alright, Kitty. I have to put the pen back. Oh! Wow. Feed Marias. Alright, Marias. We're gonna come get you out of there. 4198. Rome Conference. Biometric scan appointment. Jules inspection. So the inspection already happened. So where is he? I thought he was at the Rome Conference. Or maybe they're lying that the inspection hasn't happened. Okay.
Hello, this is Helena Svoboda, Special Events for the Office of the President. The President has requested that we
Oh, I see.
official inspection of the crown jewels immediately, rather than next week. As always, this will be a private inspection with the utmost security. We will be in touch with further details. Osta Neseva. Hello, it's Helena, Special Events with a message for the Dean. The President wanted me to extend his appreciation for your participation in the inspection, and to let you know everything has passed inspection and the gems are prepared for the upcoming exhibition. Yerkuya Zavastros.
Okay. Let's see, I checked his voicemail. Need to feed the cat. 198.
This is no ordinary wall decor.
No, it's not. Alright, we've got some symbols around here. Triangle, 3 crosses. No, 2 crosses and a sword, right? Oh, is this like a, what is it called? Like the bento boxes? Because this could make a, because like we have a right angle here with a sword, a triangle, and a cross. I bet it is. So that has to be this side, so that there has to be a square cross up here. A triangle of some sort here. And a sword of some sort here. But so we can just do that for now. So here we have a triangle on a bottom. So this is this one with the square cross. Square cross, a sword of some sort. Okay, so it is square. It is triangular sword. A sword of some sort. No, a cross. Gosh, those are too similar. And then a triangle. So we'll put a cross of some sort here. Do we have a... No, not yet. Okay, so a triangle. For now. So that fulfills this one for now. And then we have this one, which we already did. 2 crowns. 2 crowns. Okay. That means that there has to be a crown here. A hexagonal crown. No. No. Oh, I can just pick it up. Okay. If there's 2, it has to be 3 across and 1 down. And this has to be that, and that has to be that. And this has to be it. Unless the right angles can overlap, in which case this could go this way. And the 2 crowns can still fit here. And that this thing split the shapes up, but I don't think so. So in that case, the crown has to go here. So the triangle is now that one. We got crown, crown, hexagon, cross. And then this one's still fine. That one's good. This one's still right. And then just this one. So we got empty, so anything, square, crown. Okay. This seems to oh wait, I still have this one. I was gonna say this seems right, but apparently it's not. I feel like there's a rule that we don't have for this one, these two. Do I just switch them until something happens? I wouldn't think so. But unless I'm missing a rule, I don't see something that would say what these need to be. Interesting. Okay. I feel like I'm missing something. I got this one, triangle, sword. That's that one. I got crown, crown, hexagon, cross. What's that one? I've got cross, sword, cross, triangle, and we've got square, crown, and a sword. Those are all the rules. Am I missing a rule somewhere? Do I have to go look around? It would be kind of silly if there was a rule that wasn't visible. Yes, Goody, I'm trying. No, I'm not seeing it. God, his office is a mess though. It's gotta all be over there. So in that case, what am I missing about the puzzle? This one has to be this order because we've accounted for the other triangles. We don't have anything that says that, like, you know, there needs to be a square or a certain shape in these ones. There's 3 blank ones here, but, okay, hold on. So, this one, it just needs to have anything next to it, which it does. And then there's 3 blank ones here, which doesn't mean anything, right? Unless the placement inside of these matters. But I'm pretty sure like this one can only go here. And this one can only go here even though it's at the top of this area. So the ones that I don't know the exact position for are these ones. Everything else is covered by one of these patterns. That cat meowing in the background is kind of annoying. It's probably supposed to give you a sense of urgency, but when you're trying to concentrate, it's not the best. see any patterns here. Like, of the fully completed one we have, it's got 2 yellows, 2 triangles, and a square. It doesn't really let me extrapolate anything else. Is there a clue on his desk, maybe? Okay, let's go over this again. We've got square, triangle. Oh wait, that's a square. I mistook it for just a slightly extruded part of the, you know, like this one looks like that, pretty close. God. Okay, so we know that a square goes here. Let's just use this one for now. If there has to be 2 of each color, that wouldn't. And then I suppose this one doesn't have to be a square, it could be any crown. So I could switch those out and just try other combinations. Oh, there's this one. So now that I moved the square out, I can put the square somewhere else, which would put this one here, and then this one is just random, I guess. I feel like that's pretty good, right? Let's see. I guess these two could exchange now, since there isn't a... Could be either of these. And I guess these two could exchange also, because it could be either of these.
There we go.
I feel like we're missing...
Wait a second. The bookcase moved.
Nancy, come on. I feel like we're missing one clue that would make this more concrete. Like, maybe Junior Detective has another clue, but Senior Detective shouldn't be just switching stuff around because there's no real point, like, place for them, for sure. Alright, Kitty, can I pet you?
Hi, Kitty. What were you doing back there?
Very cute. Much improved over, what was that cat's name from, Secret of the Old Clock? Like, Maurice or something? He was a sight to behold. Alright, Kitty. You have 2 food bowls? Why do you have so much food? Alright. Oh.
Leo might be in trouble. I need to report this as soon as possible.
Do I? I thought they said he led on a trip. Why is there such daring music?
I gotta find a way out.
Where'd that card go? There it is. Oh, that's creepy. I'm sorry, I had to pick up that card. It was really important. So is the secretary in on this then? Because he said he left on a trip? I still have to pick up the dits of the card, alright. No? Uh-oh. This isn't looking good. Every time I have to pick up that card, I better be doing these cards for a reason. Where is it? Where is it? Oh. Alright, I'm gonna go the way it's telling me to go. Let me close the door. Nancy, just close the door. Okay. Oh. This doesn't look good. Supposed to do something with these? Uh-oh, there he is. He's gonna come through the wall? Alright, not that way. This is a problem. This is a problem. Oh, what? That one was open? How was I supposed to... Okay. This is fine.
Добрый день, Stary Policja Czechskiej Republiki.
I hope you understand English. I'd like to report a possible missing person, the Dean of St. Vitus Cathedral. I was set to meet with him, but he didn't show.
We were?
Why do you believe he is missing?
I went to his office to meet him, and he wasn't there. And I found a secret passage in his office,
Nancy.
and his cat was trapped behind it. I noticed one of his playing cards on the ground in the tunnel, but was chased away before I could look any closer by what I assume was a person.
Nancy.
A secret passage? Who is this?
My name is Nancy Drew.
The detective?
Yes.
How would he have heard
I
of
can
me?
verify my identity if you'd like.
That won't be necessary. The passages underneath the city are not serviced and are very dangerous. Only a few are accessed by tour groups. Recently, floods have destroyed many of the passageways. Do not go back inside.
Oh, all right.
We will send an officer to the dean's workplace and home.
Thank you. I also found a plane ticket on his desk, and he did mention he was going out of town. Can you check additional records to see if he took a different flight?
Yes, we can.
Great. That's all I can ask.
Would you like to file a report regarding the man who chased you?
No. I know something was there, but I would like to keep focus on the Dean.
What?
Okay. We will call back this number once we have something to report.
I have several questions. My first being, did we know that the guy in the cafe was the dean? I'm not sure we ever talked to him in knowing, like, did we know that? I didn't think so. Meet me at the cafe when you get this, I'll be waiting. Okay. These people that are constantly applauding it is kind of disturbing, honestly.
Nancy!
Why can't I ask him about
You have a lot of
Residente?
puppets. How many do you have?
10 in total. King Maria Theresa is my newest addition. I couldn't resist making her the star of the show.
Are you sure you only have 10? You mentioned to Merrick you were waiting for him to repair your 12th puppet.
Did I
I
say
mean,
that?
he's working on a
You
new
must
show,
have
Nancy.
misheard
Why
me.
can't you
I
just
meant
ask him about
10.
it? It's right there.
But Maria Theresa starred in your show. She didn't need repair.
I'm an actor. I'm not very good with numbers. He knew who I meant.
Yes, I suspect he did.
Nancy, why are you being so cryptic when he put up a poster that says about the Residente, script? You could just say, hey, what's that? Is that what you new puppets are for?
I should get going.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, I want to ignore this and just go talk to the puppet repairman, but fine.
Adela, what's wrong?
It's my computer. I got this scary pop-up, and now it won't respond to anything I do.
Let me take a look.
You could go to the computer
I
repair
recognize
place.
this handiwork. Someone
Oh,
has tried
God.
harder this time. Let's see what I can do.
good. Okay, so we don't want to push that one over. So we probably want to do... This. Oh, I'm gonna run out of actions, aren't I? What a shame. But that was the right idea. Oh, I messed it up. We still have. Okay. No, I did that wrong. I don't see how you can have enough room. Oh, okay. Oh my, okay. Almost. Oh, no, not that. No. Gosh. They really don't give you any leeway here. Oh, did I mess up? I think I did. I went down again. Ugh. Wow, okay, it's like a chessboard. Well, these are easier in the idea that they all are in a pattern. Like the last two were in a pattern and you can only do certain things in it versus more spread out stuff. there's something up here. Can't get through. Okay. Oh, I see. Do I see? Maybe not. Okay, this is what I did last time, but I didn't shift stuff over as much.
Here you go. It's all
Mission
clear now.
complete? Yeah. It's not even trying to be real.
Honey, where did you learn that?
Apparat's shopkeeper taught me. I had a similar problem and went to her for help.
Do you have an update?
The theft of your jewels may have been a launch pad, a dry run, for stealing what they're really after.
And what do you believe that is?
I hear the crown jewels are going on display. A rare occasion.
Is it possible? I don't know that there is a connection, but the gems in my mother's necklace are from the same era as the crown jewels. They wouldn't even be fake. They could reasonably be used as a convincing substitute for the real royal jewels. When would they strike?
Within a number of days. They must have a plan for getting all 7 keys.
You know the history. I would expect nothing less of you. They would not need all 7 official keys if they make their own.
How could they do that?
For centuries, alchemists were part of the royal courts. If King Leopold II's royal alchemist made the original keys, the plans may still be in his workshop.
You really do know your history. The workshop must be long gone by now.
If it exists anywhere, I imagine it would be somewhere around the castle complex.
I feel like every good Nancy Drew game needs an abandoned workshop.
Have you had this kind of computer trouble before?
No, not to my knowledge.
Whoever tampered with our computers wanted us to know.
Yes, the thought crossed my mind.
Have you heard of the Residente in Prague?
Yes, but this is a history lesson. We do not have Residente today.
What makes
I
you
don't
so
know.
sure?
Apparently
They
we
have
do,
done nothing in
according to
decades.
Zale.
You waste your time with this.
I'll see what more I can find and let you know.
Well,
Zane?
if
Zane.
it would stop a greater crime, then please continue.
I will. Thank you.
Zane? Zane.
Now isn't a good time.
We need to go grill that secretary. Hey, do you know anything about this underground operation?
Hello, my dear.
Have you heard of the Residente in Prague?
You are romantic. A secret conspiracy of criminals haunting the streets of Prague.
Have you ever encountered them?
If I have, I didn't know it.
Interesting, okay.
Do you know where they keep the crown jewels?
They have replicas on display.
The real ones.
In a vault in the castle complex, no?
Adela told me that King Leopold II had a royal alchemist in his court.
This does not surprise me. We have an entire section on alchemy here. books in English, too.
Nancy, it shouldn't
Do
surprise
you
you
believe
either.
that he had a workshop? Could it still be around here?
A hidden workshop? I have heard of hidden passages. I remember. They have an exhibit on alchemy at the castle.
The one overseen by Oscar Dvorak?
If you say so.
What?
Thank you. You've given me a lot to work with.
Anytime. You ask the best questions.
Alright, Nancy. You should not be concerned by an alchemist lab because you have encountered a hidden alchemist lab before, in Blackmore, so I wouldn't be very concerned about it, or surprised.
You just missed today's play. Actually, you didn't. It was the same as yesterday's.
I wondered if you'd still be here. I had a few history questions for you.
Lay them on me.
Did you finish the Residente script?
It's still a work in progress. I'm not really sure how to end it.
Why is that?
Because the Residente haven't finished yet.
Most people I spoke with believe the Residente disbanded quite a long time ago.
I'm not most people.
That seemed like a weird thing to just cut into cold turkey.
Do you believe alchemy still has a place in today's world?
The alchemy of those days is a dying art. Like my marionettes. Sometimes I think leaving the past in the past might be simpler.
Why is it a problem? You're keeping your traditions alive.
I might have been better off sticking with video games.
I mean, one of those things is a creative art, and one of them was more scientific and now is wrong. So, I mean...
Do you know specifically who originally made the Seven Keys?
What?
Yes. It is said that Leopold II's royal alchemist made them. Alchemy was a science back then, and kings kept alchemists in their court. You can see evidence of this all over Prague, down to the smallest detail. Nothing mystical about forging keys, of course.
Do you know his process for forging them?
Merrick knows better than I do. I make marionettes dance, but don't really make them physically.
Why would
He's a master craftsman.
Merrick
Marionettes,
make
keys, you name it.
cutting keys, sure, but like making them out of
Thanks
raw
for
metal?
your expert analysis. I'll keep it all in mind.
Of course.
Nancy, in light of what...
Nancy, before you go, have you ever read Kafka's Metamorphosis?
Uh-huh.
Not yet, but I know the story.
Then you know. The real monsters in Prague, they don't always look it.
What I was saying was, calling him an expert sounded rather sarcastic after what he had just said. Alright, can I ask you about your dead wife yet? We just love doing that.
Dobry den.
Oh, not yet.
Alchemy seems to be a large part of Prague's history and continues to be relevant today. Do you know anything about the alchemists of the old royal courts?
I learned many skills from those times. I fix old marionettes and automatons, but some tricks got lost along the way.
So you can't turn lead into gold?
Ha! I would not be here if I could. I mean, for example, the old case right there.
What about it?
It belonged to an alchemist from centuries ago.
Which one?
Sometime during the 16th century. I could never find a way to open it without breaking it. That I won't do.
May I give it a closer look?
Please, be careful.
Have you heard of the Residente in Prague?
You are afraid of them?
Should I be?
No. They would not bother tourists.
How do you know that?
Why would they? It attracts the wrong attention.
Have you encountered the Residente? Would you know how to reach them?
They don't bother old men either.
Do you know how they molded the 7 keys that lock up the crown jewels?
Not molds, schematics. In those days, they wrought keys in a forge and hammered them into shape. Strong iron made them sturdy, but not the 7 keys. They are more delicate. So they say.
If the schematics for the original keys still exist, where would they be?
Hidden. If they were hidden by the alchemists who made them, they would have locked them away somewhere they could never be found. But not with a key.
Then how? Do you think they still exist?
Alchemists were very clever. The schematics could have been destroyed by now.
Nancy, you have a very good
You
idea.
have filled a few holes in my knowledge. Thank you.
At least someone is interested in what I know.
You're thinking of Elka? To me, daughter or granddaughter, sometimes spending time together is enough.
I was saying, Nancy should know about how old fancy keys like that were made because she made one in Blackmore. Is it this one? Oh, is this where the key goes? No, because this is one of the 7 keys, isn't it? Although he said it wasn't made of iron, and yet this one's made of iron. Interesting. Alright, well, doesn't seem like we have the thing to open that right now. That guy's been staring in the window forever. There isn't even anything to look at. Alright, I wanna get out of here. I wanna leave. Why is this hard? Okay.
Hello.
No. Okay, bye. Well, I guess we have to go look at that alchemy exhibit. Chemical history. Streets were lined with golden ovens. Were they?
Ah, Miss Drew. More questions?
What can I say? I have an interest in your history.
History is not the problem.
How often do you need to work with the Dean of St. Vitus?
I have tried to work with him on numerous occasions, but his secretary seems to run an unusually tight schedule.
Can you explain why you were so keen to meet with him?
How would you know that?
He
Nancy.
invited me to visit him at St. Vitus. I was in the area.
If you must know, I wanted to schedule the inspection appointment at the cathedral. That is all.
Have you heard of the Residente in Prague?
You don't need to worry about them. Prague is perfectly safe for tourists.
Have they ever been connected to jewel thefts?
You have an imagination. Perhaps in the past, yes. But now?
Alright.
What do you know about alchemy in the old royal court?
I put the alchemy exhibit together myself.
Is it a personal interest of yours?
The exhibit is over there. I don't have time to talk you through it, but you can go read it yourself. You might not understand it all, so come back and ask questions if you have any.
That's a generous offer.
He doesn't have time to read it to us? What are you doing? You have your 3-hour block of staring at that box?
Nancy.
Alright, I guess we don't have any questions. Because I can't look at this unless it's like during the ghost story thing. Okay. Well. Can I talk to the secretary? Or is the secretary a character we never see? Yeah, alright. Oh, the cat's gone. Probably shouldn't have just left that door open. What is this? What is that? Copper? I don't think we have anything copper. Still got this thing.
Looks like a keyhole.
Yeah, it does. We got this book on alchemy. It does look like copper though, doesn't it? Relatively. I don't think I have anything that's made of copper. Unless the snow globe is. Alright. Gonna call somebody?
I'll call back another time.
Oh, we can call the secretary.
Hello. I hope English is alright. My name is Nancy Drew. I'm trying to reach the Dean.
English is quite alright. I'm afraid Mr. Sokol is not available at the moment.
I'm investigating a case. Maybe I could speak with you.
If I can be of any help.
I mean, he's not available at the moment either. He's getting another coffee, right? We're standing outside his door and he's not there.
Do you know why Oscar Dvorak is trying to reach the Dean?
He's not disclosed his agenda to either of us.
Why do you think he wants to meet?
As head of the Gems exhibit in the museum, he has no oversight on the cathedral or its renovation. He has lodged several memos on the subject.
What does he want?
I can only surmise he wants unfettered access to the treasures of the cathedral that he has no respect for.
No respect for him? I thought he had respect for them.
Is Leo avoiding Oscar Dvorak?
It is my duty as his secretary to filter through priorities.
You never told him.
I filtered, ma'am.
I'll use that one next time I need
Does
to
the
say
cathedral
something
hold any precious treasures?
There are many priceless artifacts entombed with our saints here. And of course, the crown jewels.
I'm sorry, what? The crown jewels are in the cathedral.
You didn't think that
Where
they
they
would
lie,
be?
I truly cannot say, but I believe they are secure in a vault beneath us.
Who has access to them?
Not me, I can assure you. As for the rest, it is not my place to say.
You sound British. How did you come to work for the
That's
Dean?
rude.
I'm native Czech. I watched a great deal of telly growing up and studied in England.
I could have sworn that you had trouble speaking Czech.
I find many problems disappear on their own if I only speak in English.
Clever.
My job is to filter, ma'am. That's what I do.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you for your time.
Of course. When the Dean returns, I will let him know that you called.
Please do.
Okay. Maybe we can look through the... under here somewhere? Is anybody chasing us around in here?
Can't go that way.
No, why not?
Can't go that way.
No, why not? Come on, Nancy, these locks look archaic. You could... Oh, a chair. Oh, nice. You could, pick them. Looks like Da Vinci. Probably isn't. There's a surprising amount of nice, nicely spaced seating in this ancient abandoned tunnel. All the doors are open now. What is that? What is that? I can't look at that. Come on. Come on. No? Alright. This looks familiar. Don't wanna leave. Oops, I don't wanna go that way. Let's back to the start. What's up here? Oh, okay. What is that? Smog? What is that? Why is that? Ah. There's all these little doors and things that I want to open under these, but Nancy won't look at them. Nancy, you would really want to look at those. Come on. Oh, I went backwards. Oh, I went even more backwards. I'm not sure there's anything new down here. At least that we can open right now. Not finding anything, at least. I think I've looked at all the places. Well, I think I will stop here for now. It's been about an hour. But next, I think we're gonna be solving stuff about alchemy in the museum. So that's where we will pick back up.